Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss the iron ring. The iron ring is an ideal thing to be used in small spaces to practice your elbow discipline and elbow control. This will allow you to round your upper back and give you hollow your chest and give you greater reach and greater control of your shoulders, greater control of your center line and greater ability to control your opponent's space. This is ideal in a confined space like a van or somewhere like that, somewhere where there isn't room for large movements, large footwork and tight space. Control is the most important thing. So elbow control is essential for your tight space training and your combat in confined spaces. So we're going to practice with the iron ring to control our elbows and give us elbow control, practice our elbow guard and to control the center line and keep our elbows tight, controlling a small space, not allowing our elbows to flare outwards on our punches, but keep everything tight and controlled. So we practice inserting our arms into the iron ring. We practice sinking the chest, rounding the back, punching forward. Controlling the tendons. Practicing our tendon control, practicing our elbow control, controlling the center line, giving us opportunity to work our tendons, making sure our elbows completely turned inwards, rounding our back, working our shoulders. Making sure that we can control our line as we punch, controlling the center line, punching forward, keeping this elbow control, allowing it to be more emphasized. As we don't have the iron ring, we can maintain our elbow control because we're used to having some pressure. So we can take our punch from our chest and punch forward. Same in the iron ring. We punch forward, allowing us to control our elbows, control our shoulder, get a good forward stretch in our shoulder as we punch and not to draw our elbows back or to flare outward. The iron ring doesn't allow this. So it makes us control our chest, control our back and punch from the shoulder and keep control of our body, controlling our center line, controlling space. Other exercises that we can practice when we don't have opportunity or for a large space, we can practice other things in the ring, practice covering our center line, any punches coming in. Trying to come in our center line, trying to strike at our face, cover, sweeping across with the hand. Also, the iron ring doesn't allow our arm to drop too far, so we sweep across, keeping our other arm ready to attack. This keeps our discipline in our elbows, keeping our upper arm bones turned in and our forearm bones turned out, and we sweep across with the hand and the whole of the forearm bone, covering our whole head. The iron ring allows us to practice discipline so that we don't try and block with our hand, but we sweep with our whole arm, and this gives us a better coverage of the body. And this can be done as easily in the iron ring and keeping our elbows facing our opponent, covering our face, covering our body, covering our face, covering our body, keeping our other arm ready to strike the body, strike the head, grasp, grab. So the iron ring, keeping the elbows forward, maintaining discipline in the body, allows us to keep safe as we cover ourselves. Punches or grasps come in, can be covered and struck along, covered and struck along. The iron ring allows us to train this and emphasize that discipline, so that when we're up in our guard, cover and strike, shortening our lines, increasing our speed. Other things that can be practiced in the iron ring are our hooking hands. So we meet with our forearm, hooking down, moving out to the outside, making space, striking the ribs, Again, the iron ring makes us have discipline, so we don't move our elbow out drastically. We move their arm just enough to strike at the body. So the iron ring keeps our discipline, keeps our back rounded, keeps us moving, opening and striking, using our ribs, using our upper back, using weight from our body, easily trained in a small space. Allowing us to cover our center lines. Other things that can be trained are the hammer fist, made tighter, kept tighter so that we don't flare out and bang into walls. So we can hit and hit. If we're in a confined space, we can crush our enemy's guard with our hammer fists and strike at their head, strike at their body, cover underneath any strikes coming over, striking underneath. So the iron ring allows us to practice discipline. Allow us this disciplined strikes along the center line and keeping our forearms engaged as a defensive posture, so that anything coming along this center line in this confined space can be intercepted, swept aside and struck along. So the iron ring allows us training for this. It's a nice piece of equipment. If you don't have an iron ring, a belt or something, a small piece of rope, something to control your elbow posture, so that your elbows stay turned in, your back stays rounded, so that when you practice without it, you have a tendency to keep your arms engaged forward with your opponent, and you use your whole forearm and cover your whole body. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.